Welcome back to another episode of Retro Gaming on the SLG Gaming Network. Today what we're going to be looking at is Starfox 64 on the N64. Let's fly. Now we're good.
Starfox was one of the best games for N64 from what I remember. The nostalgia is real right now. What I want to focus in on is, first off, give it love for the Rumble Pack that it came with. First game with a Rumble Pack ever. Second, I want to remember how the controls are, how the graphics are, and how fun the game actually is to play. So let's jump right into it. When you first get started, there's basically an easy, medium, and hard route depending on what you do in the actual map. No matter what, the first mission is the exact same, and no matter what, the last mission is the exact same, but you get different ways to get there and different challenges. So the game can take longer, but calmly it's about 2 hours to beat. Now let's take a second here to meet the team. You are Starfox, but you do have 3 other members. One super annoying one.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Flipping here. I'm okay.
Coolest thing ever about this game is it's actually one of the first games that you can actually have lock on. It was this and Zelda were the first original 2. This coming off the Rumble Pack was a really cool feature, as I was saying before, but it was just really innovative for the time, which now that I'm playing it really takes me back to the subtle details of this game and how advanced it was for the time.
Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Fox. Thought they had me.
The most annoying character of any video game. If you can think of a more annoying one, leave it in the comments below.
Just Slippy's the most annoyingly voiced character of any video game ever. But moving forward, you can see the way that you play this game is that basically on the map, you keep moving forward at the same pace. It might feel like you're going faster when you do boost, but you don't actually go faster. It's just an illusion. And as you continue to go, you're basically taking shots at things that are coming at you, or you're evading other things. That's how most of the maps work. There are a couple that are a little bit different and more open world, but for the most part, that's what this game is. Now, I wanted to make sure to have a couple boss battles in here. This is basically the first boss battle, just to kind of show you that they're very similar in the sense of you're just shooting forward the entire time and just knowing what spots you have to hit. It's not super complex, but I mean, it is fun to play.
Who are you guys? We're Starfox. You'll never defeat Android.
Moving on, I just wanted to show that no matter what route you decide to take or you do take in this game, you're basically playing 6 levels every single time. Whether you're on easy, medium, or hard in the route you take, it's always going to be 6 levels. The route that I'm going to be taking today is going to be the medium route. I just always enjoy that route because it also takes my favorite level, which I'm going to show you right now, and you try to guess what it's from.
Here they come.
So in this level, let's say an alien ship comes over this triangle in the middle, and what you first do is take out all the little passages that let the other alien ships out, and then after the middle will appear downward, which if you do not stop it in time, it will blow up this triangle and all of the ships around it. If you couldn't guess before what this is from, this cinematic should give you a pretty good guess.
This level is Independence Day. Independence Day came out in 1996. Starfox came out in 1997. Go watch the movie and then go look at this level and tell me that it's not Independence Day in this level. It is actually my favorite level in the game, but it's Independence Day.
Now that my little rant's done, I wanted to show you some more bosses. This is a really simple one. It just shows that bosses aren't that difficult. You just have to kind of know where to be and where to aim. After this, you have to go to a level I can't stand. The reason I can't stand this level is because it's a flight simulator game, but all of a sudden you have to play a tank. It is slow, it is boring, and you just want to get past as fast as possible.
I hate the tank level. I can't stand the tank level. I want to fly.
I felt I had to show you guys this level because it was part of the game, and a lot of people do remember this, and nostalgia is real on this. I will take this moment to basically bring up controllers, and although they are a little complex and a little bit weird to use on the N64, they overall are really good. The fun thing about this game is that once you do get used to the controllers, it's simple, but it's just really fun. I can't stress that enough. I really feel this next level coming up really illustrates what flight simulators are supposed to be. This is a dogfighting level. It's open world in the sense that you can go anywhere on the map with it. There's basically ships flying around everywhere, and then what happens is 5 main enemies come in to attack you, and you can see their ships on the mini-map are a different color. And they're trash-talking you, you're going back and forth. You're going to have to do maneuvers, you're going to have to do flying over top of them, cutting left, cutting right, spinning. It really encompasses the entire dogfighting genre. And I really just love how N64 is able to push the limits and put this in this game. Not only just so well done, but fun.
What the heck?
Coming up to the final boss, you're going down this alleyway, which basically feels a lot like Star Wars, and then the entrance opens up and you meet the boss, and he's basically this monkey type character that you've been hearing about the entire time of the game. He has 2 hands. You have to take the first hand out, you got to take the second hand out, then you just shoot him. Then all of a sudden he turns into this gremlin-like monster who's trying to eat you. I mean, it's not that hard of a boss. It's not that hard of a story. There is a hidden boss past this, but this is commonly the one that you always end up facing. This game was very creative, a lot of things, but there's kind of 2 facets when it comes to bosses. You're either fighting a boss where it's pretty much straight in front of you, he's shooting stuff at you, you just got to fire at the right spots quickly, or what you're doing is you're looking for basically a boss where it's like a dogfight and you have to go back and forth. This game is really revolutionary at its time, and it really was advanced, so even though the boss is a little lackluster, it still has its components that make it such a fun game. Especially, I have to bring up the rumble pack again. Having that rumble while you're shooting and while you're playing is just an awesome feeling. As you could probably hear, a big component of this game was the music and the sound effects, and they did a really great job making this feel like a live action movie, basically. It was really well done. You really feel immersed in the story as you're playing it, and even the culmination at the end, even how they're going to give you producer credits here and give you, credits rolling at the end here. It's just really, really impressive that they thought to do it this way, especially a game that was made that far back.
As usual, we always look at the 3 facets. 1, was it fun? 2, how are the controls? And 3, and most importantly, is it worth your time to go back and play in today's age? I would say for the first thing, was it fun? Yes, it was fun. It was kind of quick to play, and even if you choose to go the hard way, the medium way, or the easy way, depending on what route you take and how you play the game, it's still fun. I don't find that the easy way is so much easier. I don't find the hard way is that much harder once you kind of have the mechanics down. Secondly, how are the controls? It's the first game that I ever played that was inverted controls for a flight game. It is a little bit complicated because you're holding the middle of the N64 controller, so it's not the smoothest thing in the world. You can still definitely get through it. It's just not the greatest auto controls, but good for its time. Lastly, is it still worth your time? I mean, it only takes 2 hours to beat. It's pretty fast. So I would say it's worth your time. It's definitely worth hooking up. It is one of the best N64 games, one of the highest rated ones if you ever go look on different web pages. Definitely in pretty much everyone's top 10 for N64. Yeah, it is worth your time if you just want to, bang out a game for 2 hours really quickly and beat it and have some fun. Is it the greatest game ever? Is there better flight simulators? Probably, but I know flight simulators aren't really games that took off all that much. There are a few of them here and there. So for the nostalgia factor, I would say actually, yeah, I would prefer to go back and play this. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. All right, thanks again, guys, for joining us today on the SOG Gaming Network for the retro gaming portion. If you think of any other flight simulators or battle type of games that you like, please leave them in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, smash that like button. You guys have a great day and keep on gaming.